The wildlife of Orange County's Audubon Sanctuary at 6.5 Station have certainly been affected by December's dropping temperatures. Here you can see the immature mute swans, which were hatched this year, forcing their way through the ice. Note that one of the individuals is breaking the ice, creating a trail that the others can follow. In early December, there were warm temperatures where there was no ice at the sanctuary, followed by colder temperatures where ice limited the areas of open water, followed by warm temperatures where there was less ice and aquatic birds had more potential open water to forage in. We have also had a much wetter season than normal. These deer trails near the shoreline have so much water that it can exceed a foot or a foot and a half in some places. Cardinals and other birds continue to feed on the berries and seeds that the plants of the sanctuary produced earlier in the year, even though at this point in the year they are of lower quality, with the high quality fruits and berries having been eaten first. The small groups of robins, which could be seen on both sides of the sanctuary, will remain as long as food sources are available. These white-throated sparrows are also finding nourishment from the plant material from last year's growing season in fruits, berries, and seeds, which will nourish them through the winter. Interestingly, while some adults possess white and black head stripes, others have a duller brown and tan pattern, and this is known as a polymorphism, and adults which have the black and white head stripes mate with those which have the brown and tan stripes. While it isn't unusual to see silhouettes of groups of mourning doves in trees, on the days where I saw a harrier hawk flying over the sanctuary, I did not see mourning doves. Harrier hawks can prey on birds such as mourning doves. A kingfisher was spending time at our sanctuary until the water froze, but when the water then thawed, the kingfisher came back. Large flocks of starlings could be seen in trees and also on the power lines near the parking area. These are introduced birds, they are not native to North America. Many other birds might be seen on land, such as this chickadee. Woodpeckers, such as the red-bellied woodpecker, the downy woodpecker, different types of raptor, such as this harrier hawk, and red-tailed hawks. The fact that in our warmer December the ground is not yet covered with snow allows blue jays to forage there. These American coots were able to find areas which were ice-free even in the coldest moments in early December, and subsequently when the ice melted, they remained. Ring-billed gulls can be seen flying over the wetland in groups sitting on the surface of the water, and when frozen, one might see a group standing on the surface of the ice. Many species of waterfowl utilize the wetland habitat of the sanctuary. Some of the waterfowl one might see there are diving ducks, such as these ringneck ducks. Common mergansers are diving ducks whose narrow bills adapt them to hunting fish. Ruddy ducks are another species of diving duck which visited the sanctuary. Closer to the shore, between the mute swans, the Canada geese, and the great diversity of dabbling ducks, those which simply upend themselves with their tails in the air, there is a great diversity of waterfowl to be seen. Here, for example, the green-winged teals have been common sights at our sanctuary, and note that the males are getting in the brighter coloration that they will use in courtship. Blue-winged teals were also occasional visitors this autumn and continue to visit the sanctuary. Wood ducks can still be seen, even though not in the same numbers that they could earlier in the year, but the males have their brilliant courtship plumage. Note the long, robust bills of the northern shovelers, which help them feed on mollusks as they swim by. Black ducks and mallards often associate and can even interbreed. While members of the Audubon Society frequently focus on birds, clearly there are more types of wildlife which can be observed here at the sanctuary. There are certainly deer which depend on this habitat, and in this video you can even see a group of otters. In conclusion, although many people might feel that December is not the best month to go looking for wildlife, you can see there is this great biodiversity of wildlife which can be seen at the Orange County Audubon Society Sanctuary at 6½ Station. If you are a member of the Society, thank you for your support, which helps to enable the protection of sanctuaries like this one. If you are not a member, you might want to visit the Orange County Audubon Society website and consider joining. Wherever you are, I hope in this month and every month you get chances to observe the wondrous biodiversity that you can find near your home.